Go.
Okay, this morning we're going to go quick demonstration of programming the Taskmaster 3 valve. You'll notice right now I've done a master reset, so there is no program in it other than the basic program is just blinking 150. You want to use the 150 valve, it would be a single valve. This morning we have a twin alternating system, so I'm going to use the up and down arrows to change it. What we need for twin alternating is a 2150. So after you get the 2150, you push the square button that sets it in there. You will notice that the arrows are blinking. The next thing it's asking for is the salt resin amount in the tank. Today we're going to just choose the tank. Let's see, we're going to call it an RF 150. So that tank holds 5 cubic feet of resin. We're going to use the up button. 3, 4, 5 cubic feet. Push square button to set it in there. The time of day has already been set, but if you want to change the time of day, all we need to do is push the square button. You'll notice it's blinking. You run it up and down to whatever time you like, or it is right now about 10:42. We'll go down to 10:42, set it. And the next thing that comes up is the day of the week. It says Monday, that's right, but if you want to change it, you use the up and down arrows to move the little cursor up and down. Today is Monday, so we're going to set that in there. Regeneration time of day defaults to 2 o'clock. We normally don't want to change that unless you have some particular needs, but that can be actually changed any time of the day you like. Put it back to 2 o'clock. The next thing that comes up is days override. It's at 0 right now. You can set that from anywhere from 99 days. Also, well, we can go to 0.5 days. At 0.5, it's going to regenerate twice a day, no matter where it needs it or not, or no matter where the flow meter, the capacity is gotten down to 0 or not. We're going to do this at 0. Get back to 0 somehow here. 3, 2, 1, 1.5, 0. Okay, that's going to make it regenerate on demand. The next thing comes up is your salt amount. We recommend changing that to 10 pounds. Move that up to 10. Push it to enter. The capacity of our RF 150 is 138 kilograms. That's at 124, move it to 138, set the square button, move that to 138, 6, 7, 8, set it. The next thing it's going to ask you for is the hardness of the water. We default normally is around 10, change that to 10. But actually the hardness and the salt amount really doesn't matter if you're going to plug in an amount for the capacity. Whenever you change the capacity, program the capacity yourself, it overrides those other 2 amounts. Okay, we have the basic programming done. What we need to do is go into the level 2 programming, because we need to make sure we have the right meter set in there. For level 2 program, push the down and up buttons together. It'll come up here on P1, okay? As soon as the P number comes up, you can let go. It's actually started at P19. Let's go start at P18. We need to start at P16 because that's going to give us the what is it, P16? That is the P16. Okay, that's a variable reserve. We normally want it to be a fixed reserve, so it regenerates it immediately at the 0 capacity. So we're going to change that to a number 3 for fixed reserve. This is what it is. So we're going to go down to P17, 18. We want this set to number 3. We're using a Water King meter. And that tells us what meter we're using. It's user defined meter. Change that to a 3. Set that. Okay, P19 is the K factor of the meter. You want to note in this screen it says 0.01. It's not 0.1 or 1.0. It's 0.01. Our flow meter that we're using, an 1.5" flow meter today, which has a K factor of 28. So when we set that, push the up button, and you will notice it will take quite a little while to get up to 28. For time, save a little time right now, we'll just stop it right there. We'll pretend we have a 2.7 K factor meter. I'm going to enter that. Okay, now we have our basic programming. The only other thing we have left to do is we need to set our cycle times. All of this information is in our little Taskmaster programming guide. Okay, to get to the cycle timing, we need to push the set and up button together. It's always a good idea to push the set first. Sometimes if you push the up before the set, it won't register. Okay, we're now in C1. According to our chart for 150, C1 is going to be 14 minutes. You'll notice that it is 14 minutes already. If you want to change it, you simply push the square button up or down to wherever you want, set that. It automatically advances to C2. In this case, we want it to be 35 minutes. As it defaults to 20. So let's just push the set button. It starts blinking. That one went real fast. Move that down to 35. Push the set button. C3 comes up, which is our slow rinse. We want that to be 60 minutes. You push the square button. You'll notice it starts blinking. So we move that up to 60 minutes. Push the square button again to set it in there. C5 is the fast rinse cycle, which we want to be 16 minutes. It defaulted to 6 minutes. So we push the square button. It is blinking. So we move that up to 16 and push the square button to set it in there. Now C8 is a timed refill cycle, which we don't normally use. So we're going to always set that to 0. And what's going to happen is just going to skip that cycle altogether when it gets to it. Set that in there, and we are ready to roll.